Well, Derek, a 3-1 away win against Colchester with 10 men for a lot of the game. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I mean, we started the game very well. I think that the performance was outstanding. How many times we opened up Colchester, how many opportunities we had in goal, the way we passed it, the way we pressed them, we allowed the goalkeeper to come to 30 yards out and not affect us. And the way we picked them off, we hit the post, we had the goalkeeper make saves, we missed chances. But then, obviously, there was the sending off, and we were already 1-0 up at that time. I then have to make 2 substitutions, take Slew and Bloxham off, 2 of our best players. And we're also without Jake Taylor and King today to start the game. So it was a big shuffle up at that stage. We then got into half-time, we restructured again, and then kicked on in the second half. And the goals that JJ scored today to get a hat-trick were excellent. He's really found form and found a position that really suits him in the side. But we could have won by a lot more. And as the old Taggart used to say, there's been a murder, and there really had been a murder today. It was unbelievable in that first half. We murdered them, and we took them to the sword, and we got in about them. We pressed them, we didn't allow them to play, but what we did was we passed them off the pitch after that as well, and the chances we created were outstanding. Les, my old kit man, said that was like one of my old Plymouth teams that played today, and that's what it was like. It was on top of things, creating chances, and fabulous for the players to get to win 3-1, because it's not easy, coming here.
JJ McKean, hat-trick, and a fabulous hat-trick for a player who just seems to get better and better.
His third one was unbelievable, to run the way he did, and he was just wanting to get that hat-trick, and he finished ever so well. He probably could have had a fourth as well, but over the afternoon it was a top performance by every single one of us, because it had to be. We had to change things. We had to take Mellon off, he wasn't feeling well. We then had to take Adam Mayer off because he'd not played for a long period of time. So we've made substitutions in the game that hasn't affected us, which is pleasing.
We got one back towards the end and then got a late penalty as well. A few nervous moments just for a few minutes? Yeah,
I mean, obviously when they get the penalty kick, it causes you a bit of anxiety, but the boy missed it, and it's allowed us to go on and win comprehensively.
The Shrimps fans that came here, those that would have watched maybe away from here, I said some of the football is just sensational at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, we can play, we can run, we can play, we can pass the ball, we can create chances, we can defend, and that's just the beauty of the team.
I have to ask you about sending off 4th red card of the season. Your thoughts?
I haven't seen it yet, but until I see it, then I can't comment on it.
It'll be a 3-game ban, of course, but Farron Rawson came in, and we know what Farron can do, and another player came in back into midfield, Donald Love, and I thought his energy rate was amazing. Yeah,
it was outstanding, because Donald's a quality football player, but people with eyes that don't see that are not football people. That we've got a player that can play virtually anywhere in the team, because he's outstanding on the ball, he's competitive, he can pass the ball forward, he can defend, he can run, and he is one of the reasons why he's the captain.
We're already there, nearly a quarter of the way through the season. Just your overall thoughts on that first 25% of the season so far?
Yeah, I mean, we've given it a shot, and we haven't been in a great situation in the summer, and been able to get a team together and gel them quickly. And I love the way they play, their enthusiasm, and if you're a manager, you've got to be happy with your team plays, and I certainly am.
I think the Morecambe fans are happy too. They were delighted today.
Yeah, I mean, they travelled in the numbers. It was extremely difficult to get to the ground today. We had a 44-mile journey that took us 2 hours, and that's something that we just had to go on with, and I thought the players reacted really well from that, because we didn't arrive until an hour before the game.
Away from the league on Tuesday night, back in action in the EFL Trophy. Barrow, your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I mean, it's another game for us. It's a competition that generates money for the EFL, and we'll change the team about for Tuesday night. But in saying that, I'm not happy with the rules of the competition, because we have got 4 internationals away. We can't cancel the game. Liverpool wanted to play us but couldn't play us because they had international players and got an opportunity to move the game to whenever they wanted to move the game. So it can't be right the way that the rules are written. They are in black and white, but there has to be a rethink because we're obviously putting out a weakened side on Tuesday night because of international call-ups.
As you say, it doesn't seem fair, does it? It doesn't seem a fair playing field.
It's not fair, but obviously the power of money dictates, and that's the reason why the EFL have done it in this way, because it's allowed the Premier League clubs 21s to decide when they want to play, and if they can't play somewhere, then they won't play. If we can, we've only got 22 players, remember, signed full time. They've got how many? 60, 80? I don't know how many they've got. So from that point of view, the ruling is not correct, and we have to play the game.
One of the players that he'd say, Eli King, how's he?
Yeah, Eli and Jake Taylor. Jake Taylor's out for 6 weeks with a calf strain, and Eli King's got a problem. He's had to go back to Cardiff, and we'll find out within the next 5 to 7 days what the issue with him is.
Another great away win for you today, and you've got a nice break, but would you really rather be playing now after those 2 away wins?
Well, we're obviously playing Tuesday night, and then we don't play next Saturday, but we can't. We've got international players that have been recognised by their 5 countries, and it's great for them. I thought that the 5 of them have done really well since we've been here.
Get money for your old phone, MazumaMobile.com.